What's up, guys? Rick from DFS On Demand here with a video game preview for TPC Sawgrass. So if you're new to this, what I like to do for fun every week is just play whatever course the tour is playing that week in a golf video game called the Golf Club 2019. Little something fun before the week starts. And there is an online society. If you play on PlayStation 4 like I do, search, I believe it's called the Run Good Tour. Check it out. We go in there, we compete one round, we follow wherever the tour is going each week. It's a little bit of fun to kick off before we get into any DFS or betting stuff or anything like that. So TPC Sawgrass this week, the Players Championship. Hope you enjoy. TPC Sawgrass for this week's Players Championship. I've got a little wind out here today. Hole number one. I hit a stripe show, I believe. Wind's moving it, but that's going to be just fine. I've removed the beanie from my golfer. I'm now in more traditional Florida garb.
To get to the pin.
You guys should know this course. Okay, so this is a 9-iron. The wind's gonna hit this a lot, and I want to try to get close to this pin. So I'm gonna try to hit a little draw into it. Not bad. I haven't played much of this game. Been a little busy. That's a pretty good line, I think, if it sits. Okay. I think I've got these on firm and fast, so we'll keep that in mind for putts. But this is a course that everybody should really recognize, almost every single hole of it. Because it's been in every video game. It's one of the most iconic courses. 25 feet back down the hill. It's going to move right to left. I'm just going to throw it out here, not bring a bogey into play on hole number one. Let's just take our par and get out of here. Maybe not, because we left ourselves with a little bit more than I would have liked. But this should be okay. I've not practiced putting in some time. No problem. All right, par on hole number one, and we're off.
Not a bad way to start out. Even par.
We'll get right to the par 5 second, where depending on this wind, you can actually drive it through. Oh, this is okay. So this is the wind that's going to help us get around this dog leg, but it might bring that little bunker into play here. So I'll try to cut the corner as much as possible. I think I have.
Liking this one.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets, as long as it, stays right there. The fairway runs out. Should have nothing more than, I don't know, but it's pretty short. Everyone reaches this par 5 in 2. We have a 4-iron into it, which actually probably going to hit like a 6-iron and let the wind kind of work it back to the middle of the green. Something like that might be pretty good. I pushed it a little bit, but I think the wind's going to help. It's on a good line. All right, settle down right in the middle. Perfect. Middle of the green. What's that, 25 feet for eagle?
On the green, under regulation.
This is the hole everybody really wants to take advantage of out of the gate. It's going to move softly right the whole way. Let's see how our pace is. Up the hill. It's got to move. It's got to move. Got it. There we go. Eagle on the second hole. That didn't feel good. It wasn't a great stroke, I don't think, but we're going to get away with it.
Third hole coming up.
Hole number 3, just this pretty basic par 3. It's going to play into the wind today. If I hit this 5-iron, the wind doesn't generally hit this 5-iron so much, but 11 miles an hour, that's pretty significant. So let's get it started. Nah, it's not a great swing. I hit it too far, and I think I'm going to be dead back here because I'm going to be short-sided in this bunker. If I'm on the downslope, I'm in even worse trouble. Get to the bottom. Oh, no. All right. This is bad. This is, look at this. I'm on a downhill lie. I've got to get it up immediately. I'm short-sided. I don't even know how I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to add a lot of loft to it. And I'm going to hope to get lucky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I was supposed to do. That's a bad miss. That's not knowing
Well, we
where
still
my
got us
correct
in.
side to
Let's see if
miss
we can
on
save
is.
par on this putt.
So now we've got a 28-footer back up the hill. Almost impossible putt to not give away one of our strokes that we just stole for that eagle. So if it goes in, it goes in, but I don't envision that. All
Get
right.
in there.
So we give one
Those
back
drops,
on the
that's your bogey.
third, and we will be
Well done.
1 under through
That
3.
hole will bring your score
Got to get my
up
angles
to
correct
1.
here. All right, this par 4,
Okay, this is the
fourth
fourth
hole. This is the one, it's got the water crossing in front. Again, we should be okay here, but if the wind was really howling and I really crushed one, you can kind of bring the edge of this fairway into play. We should be good here. Not a great swing, but it was
looking
okay.
nice off the tee.
Should be just fine. Okay, no problem. Now it's just like a little flip wedge, a little pitch into this green. We are playing, these are Sunday pins, so these are going to be the more difficult ones, or the most difficult ones. The wind shouldn't hit this too much. I do have a little ridge that separates this green, so I do want to be on the left-hand side of it. I'm going to add the tiniest bit of loft here, and I have to commit to this shot. I committed to it. If it rolls off the left of that ridge, okay, so we're on the correct side. Played it fairly safe to go long like that and have the downhill putt, but
And this putt for the birdie.
if you try to leave it short of the pin, you are really you're really bringing in that water there. Now we've got this really quick, very significantly moving left to right putt. Hold your head. Yeah, I didn't even get it up high enough after all that. Okay. As far as the target score goes for this round, I mean, firm, fast conditions. The guys on the real PGA have been getting their butts kicked over the course of the last couple weeks in Florida. Firm and fast, tough, most difficult pins. So I would say, I don't know, 4 under, something like that is probably our target score. A couple par 5s that are really gettable. You saw the eagle that I made. I'll sharpen up as we go here. I generally take a few holes to get warmed up.
Nice looking shot.
This is an okay drive. If it kicks, no, I think it's going to be in the bunker. Okay. So that's this is a hole you should be taking advantage of because we're still only going to have, an 8-iron into this, maybe a 7-iron with the sand. Actually, maybe let's hit this 6-iron. Let the wind work it back. Good strike. It's going to want to kick left, though, off that mound. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Out of the fairway, bunker will be in the middle of the green. We'll have 30 feet at it.
That's all you can ask for.
Up the hill, left to right the whole way. That was a better stroke, I feel like. I didn't have the line, but that felt like a good actual stroke I took.
3 feet to the hole here.
All right, 3 feet for the par. We'll tap that in.
Nice putt. Okay, 1 under for the round.
All right, start making some birdies here.
Drive.
Number 6, water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's generally not in play. You have to hit one really bad to get over there. Perfect. Wind will bring it right back to the middle. Beautiful. In the old Tiger Woods games, where you could like power up and do all that stuff, you could basically drive all of these greens, or at least that that strip of rough there in the middle would be a problem because you'd hit it too far, but not in more realistic games. Okay, this is tough because this is in between clubs for me. So if I hit this pitch here, I really have to hope this rolls out and kind of commit to this, which is I think the route I want to take. Force me to commit to it. I did. The wind is helping it. Did I carry it? Okay, that's perfect. That is exactly the outcome that I would have asked for. So very good shot there. It's going to leave us just about 6 feet for birdie. There is a lot of movement on it, though. I think I have to go outside the hole. You can see even these little 6-footers are not, these are not cakewalks here. And I still almost missed that. I almost did not play that far enough to the left. Catches the right-hand lip and drops. So we are 2 under through 6. And we're going to go play the hardest hole on the course right now, which is the par 4 7th. Water all the way up the left-hand side. Bunker up the left-hand side. It pinches up there. You can see, I'll give you a better view of this. Pinches between these two bunkers, although we're not going to be able to hit it that far. You can see, very small fairway. And you yank it left, you're wet. Luckily, the wind is blowing left to right today, so I doubt that water is coming into play. I wanted to say it after I hit that shot. And we pipe one right down the middle, 300 yards on the dot. So now we've got just a short club into this, short iron in. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hit this 8 iron, and I'm going to try to hit a little draw into this wind, and I'm going to add a little bit of loft to it and let the wind kind of hit it a bit. And if I commit to this, I think it's the right number. Nope, not a great stroke. And it's moving left. Luckily, the wind's grabbing it because there's water way over there. I'll have a weird little up and down opportunity here. Awkward stance. Very awkward. You can see the ball well below my feet. If I can just land it on the green, this should run towards the cup, though. Might be too hot. Settle. Okay. Not bad. Couple of feet. I think on the hardest hole on the course, you know, it's a little unfortunate because I was sitting in the middle of the fairway with a 9 iron in hand or an 8 iron in hand to make a par and not even hit the green. That's not great, but hardest hole on the course, we'll take our par and run here. And now we've got the long par 3, so I'll let this do the flyover because this is the, I believe this is the longest par 3 on the course. Pin is absolutely tucked in that back right-hand portion of this. So this is actually a tough shot. I don't really have the club for this. I can try to run a 3 iron up there, or I can try to hit this 3 wood. Now, I'm going to take this 3 wood. I'm going to add all the loft I can to it to try to take some off of it. Aim it towards the middle of the green or the left-hand side of the green. Let the wind work it back. But I think this is going to be long. I mean, it's on a very aggressive line. It is going to be way too long. We'll see if I catch this bunker or not. I rolled down to the middle, didn't plug. This should be, I don't know, okay. Maybe not, actually. Let me see. I can chip this little lob wedge out of here, add a little loft to it. I have the wind into me. This shouldn't get too far away from me, I don't think. If I've done my math correctly. Or I might make it. Oh, my gosh. That would have been nice to steal. Okay, we'll just tap in for par. We'll move to 8. Or, I'm sorry, we'll move to 9. 2 under through 8, I believe, is what we are. Our target score is 4 under, which would be, 68. We do have a par 5 9th. We do have 3 par 5s left. So let's see. Here's one of them.
We have the 9th hole coming up.
This is the one. So in the old Tiger Woods games, you would try to just like hit it. You could hit it as far as you wanted down to the right because you could just carry everything over the trees. Here, ideally, the further right you are, the better. Now, that brings in this water, obviously. So I would want to, like, if I could get the ball to stop right here, that'd be great. I'm going to play it a little out to the left, a little more to the center. Now, the wind's going to hit this. So this is probably going to be a difficult green to reach into because we are dead into the wind. But this is the absolute, perfect portion of this fairway that I'd want to be in. So let's see if we can even get a 3-wood there. No, we cannot. So if I hit a 3-wood... just kind of pipe it down here, let the wind hit it. Should stay in the fairway. Pretty good strike. Pretty good layup. I mean, it's just dead into the wind. Absolutely brutal. All right, now we've got a pitch into this par 3. Again, the wind is going to hit it just a little bit. Not a bad lie. This should be right at it. Hoping the wind holds this up a little bit. Release. Okay. Ball below the hole. What's that? Probably 8 feet for birdie. Back up the hill. Moving left to right. I think I've got to play it outside the cup, though. That's a little scary. It's going to move right. It's going to move right again. I've got it, I don't know, half a ball outside the the left-hand edge here. Let's see. With pace,
Nice
poured it
one
right in the
for
heart.
bird.
So there we go. We are going to make the turn
Very
at
solid round,
3
after
under,
9. Looking
and we'll
fantastic.
see what the back 9 and some of these more iconic holes on the back have in store for us.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's
Number
see another one.
10, again, in those old Tiger Woods games, you could just kind of drive this around the corner, have no problem. It is going to be a problem here. So what I'm going to do is, you know, that running it out is probably not an issue today. If the wind was blowing in a different direction, I might be able to run this through the fairway. Probably not today. Wind blowing left to right. I hit a little draw into it. I pushed it a bit. This does look like it's going to leak out into the right-hand rough, this is bad here. So I've got tree issues,
Well,
I've got angle issues, I've got wind
worse
issues,
lies
everything
on
here.
the course than this. This one's in the first cut.
Wow. All right, we might have to play this one pretty significantly out here. If the wind hits it, where would this leave us? Short right. All right, let's try this. I think this 9's going to be enough. Perfect, perfect. Wind's moving it to the hole. Did I carry it far enough? I think I did. Now sit. Okay, not bad. That was a very helpful wind. We were on the wrong side of the
Here we go,
fairway.
This one for birdie.
We did not have a good angle, but the wind kind of bailed us out there because it was going to work back to the hole the entire time. Now we have a very shadowy try to read this here where it's just going to move right the entire way down the hill. I really just want to get this started online. So let's see. I missed it right. Yep, never got it. Never got it far enough left. That was a bad putt. Never even gave it a
this
chance.
one for
Now we've got another 7 feet back up the hill for par. That shouldn't be a problem,
Nice putt
and it's
there.
not. Kind of, you know, with the
300
drive,
for
you
the
think
round.
that's not a birdie hole. With your second shot, you think, okay, now I should be able to make,
Coming off
you know,
a
give it a
par on the
run here. I
last
didn't even
one.
give it
Let's
a
see what
run.
happens
So,
here.
little mixed bag. I feel good about the par, but you know, kind of weird. All right, par 5. This is another one that you can kind of go after. Little downwind, very much right to left. That was not a good swing by me. I'm gonna get away with it. The wind's gonna help. We're gonna throw it right in the middle of the fairway, 312 yards out. Now,
Okay.
this is
Line the
the,
shot
I
up,
believe
give
this
about
is the
250
longest approach
yards
that
to
you
the
have
right.
in on any of these par 5s. You know, this is downwind, and I'm still, you know, trying to hit 3-iron. You know, a couple ways I could play this. I could probably, oh man, you know, there's water that loops all the way around this. I could hit a 3-iron over here, try to play it a little safer, let the wind take it. Man, 3 wood, try to hit it in the bunker. It's going to be a tough green to hit. I'm going to play it right here. Hope the wind, if I can carry just over this bunker, I don't care where it ends up. If it ends up in the bunker, it's going to be a long bunker shot, but we'll see. Here we go. It's a perfect, perfect strike. So hopefully the wind's going to grab it. It is not, do not plug. It didn't. Wow, never really had a chance, and now I'm too close to the lip. This was not ideal. You can see the kind of awkward stance, although I should be able to, because I'm flopping it, this shouldn't be terrible. Should release just a little bit. This might be okay. Now run out. Run out. Go. Okay. We're going to be below the hole. That's why I didn't want to hit my gap wedge. I think I would have gone too far there. So we've got a 15-footer up the hill for birdie. Again, right to left the whole way. I haven't really read these great today. Let's see. Got one, I think.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So we are at least doing well on the par 5s, I believe. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 under on the 3 par 5s. That's what you've got to do around here.
Nice solid birdie on that last hole. We got another birdie in the works here.
Number 12. Short par 4. There are a lot of short par 4s out here, especially by tour standards. But it's the rough, it can be the wind, it can be, you know, all the other factors that give you an issue. Like this right now, I've got I probably hit it okay, but if I hit a little bit further right, I'd have those baby little palm trees kind of in my way. 8-iron pitch. So I think the wind's going to hit it a little bit, but then an 8-iron generally is going to release. So I don't think I want to hit a 7. I think that's too much club. Let's try this 8. I want the wind to hit it, but I also want it to release, and I hit it too far to the right. Kick left. Wow, that's such a bad shot. Imagine being, 80 yards away, pitching it in, and not even reaching the green is absolutely brutal. Now I've got this weird little chip that I have to carry over the corner, and it's going to release and run to the left. Wow, I've absolutely chopped up this hole. It's the third easiest hole on the course. See if I can get away with a par here. Nope. Wow. That is one of the worst holes I've played in a while, quite frankly. I did not hit a good, or I hit a fine drive. I had 80 yards in, if that. Missed the green, hit a bad chip, hit a bad putt. That's a bogey, and I deserved it. A very bad bogey to move us to 3 under. So here's this might be my favorite par 3. I know that we've got 17 coming up, and it's the island green, but like this one where you can cut the pin right next to that water on the left-hand side. There is a ridge where you'll see you almost want to hit it to the middle of the green, and then just be on the correct side of the ridge, and then have that kind of work your ball over here. So this is a very dangerous shot. I'm going to hit this 8-iron short in hopes that the wind will help me carry the front edge, and it'll just kind of work its way back to that left side. But this is a very dangerous shot here. Oh, I left it short. Get in the bunker so that it doesn't kick left. Okay. Wow. That was the idea. I mishit it and left it short, so now I've got some work to do. A little sand shot here. I'm going to try to add a little bit of loft. It's not going to come out as far, but I want to add a little bit of loft here. It's downwind. Spin for me. Spin, please. Okay. It does. What is that? Probably 4 feet? 4 feet back down the hill. Oh my gosh, look at this. You think these greens don't have any movement in them? I'm just going to play it left edge and try to just barrel it in. Like that. Wow. Do you see the sharp right turn that made? If that misses, I'm probably 10 feet back up the hill for bogey.
Keep an eye on that wind. Could come into play on this hole.
Right's a left wind, which is pushing me towards the water, but I should have enough room. My natural shot shape is kind of out to the right.
So good for this one.
No problem here, although I'm a little too far left. I'm not going to have a great angle into this, I don't think, but I might get bailed out by the wind again. I think I should be able to get it up over that tree. Play a 6-iron to the right side here. Let the wind work it back. That feels like the play. Let's try it. Nope. I mean, it was that was probably the play. It was a very bad strike. You can see the slow follow through is not going to cut it, and I'm in the deep stuff. So we're working hard. We are working hard here. Flop shot should be okay. It should release a little bit. Run out towards the cup, please. Oh, I might have added too much loft to that. Look at this pin position. As far back left as possible. Thing is absolutely tucked. This is a par putt, but I'll tell you what, I don't think it's moving anywhere. The tiniest bit left to right. Let's just hit a good solid stroke on it.
This one's going
kind of pushed it. Okay, we got it.
In there. 3 under for the round.
3 under. Now we're heading to the really iconic holes here. We're gonna have the par 5 next. Then we're gonna have 17. This is getting into the stretch of golf that decides these tournaments. That felt good. All right, no problem there. Right down the middle. Into the wind though, so it's only 279 yards. We'll have another shot into the wind here on our approach.
170 yards out.
So I'll try to hit this 6. This might come up short, but I think I'm okay with that. I think I'd rather be short pitching up than long here. So let's hit this 6-iron. Not a great strike. I'm not really swinging it all that well, but we're putting some shots together. Stays out of the bunker. Yeah, it does. So we'll try to get up and down again. I've missed a lot of greens. Okay, so lob wedge, chip it. I probably will add a little bit of loft to this. Just try to run it down there. Release, please. Wow. Didn't release as much as I would have liked, so I'm working hard on the back. Working really hard on the back here. And these are the ones that give me a lot of trouble, because I'm going to have to play this outside the hole. It's right to left. I do not like that. I think I might be over borrowing here, but let's find out. Not enough.
Right,
Another bad bogey. So we've made two really poor bogeys on the back to get us, drop us to 2 under. So if we're trying to get to that 4 under target, really have to take advantage of 16 here. That's a pretty ugly back 9. Pretty ugly back 9.
Hole coming up.
Yeah, here's 16. So 16 is this par 5. It's going to be playing downwind. This is the hole, I believe, Rafa Cabrera Bello made that albatross, I don't know, a couple years ago, whenever that was. Trying to hit just a little draw around this tree line here, which I've done. Downwind should be plenty good, 304 yards. Again, not a great strike, though.
We're about,
yeah, so I believe this is
10 yards out.
Yeah, so what he did was there's this little like hump here over the pin. I think the pin was actually probably a little further back, maybe a couple paces back. Landed kind of on the hill over top of this bunker and ends up going in for a albatross. Now, I'm not swinging it all that well right now. So what I might do is if I hit this 5-iron over here and let the wind kind of work it to the middle of the green, if it catches that little ridge to the right, it'll actually get better, excuse me, but let's try this. Perfect. I pushed it. Did I carry it? This is the Cabrera Bello line. Kick right. Okay. So we're going to have a long putt for it, but we will have an eagle putt. It'll kind of just settle into this little swale.
Golf putting for eagle. All right,
More aggressive than I wanted to be. Okay, so it's going to move left to start. Left. Everything goes to the water. Okay, let's get it started. Keep coming. Go in the hole. Oh my gosh. I think it touched the lip. But we will just smack this in for our birdie. And I think we played the par 5s like 5 under. Which, yeah, we did. Pretty crazy considering we're only 3 under. But we've played the par 5s, and now you get it. So we'll do the full flyover here, where it's the par 3, 17th, island green, the famous right-hand pin position. Ricky Fowler to win his Players' Championship. Remember in the playoff, he hit his shot to the right of that pin location. Absolutely insane. Like 5 feet to the right of that made it. The Tiger Woods, better than most shot. That was from back here on the back left-hand corner. The pin was more like up here. Johnny Vegas has the longest putt ever on this hole. It was from basically to this pin location, but all the way over here on this left-hand side. So basically as far as you can be on this pin. Lot of great stuff here. Matt Kuchar hit a shot, backwards and up against the wood. What are they called here? Not bunkers. Bunkers. Somebody will tell me what these are called. But remember, he turned around backwards and hit it like this. I mean, there's so many good moments from this. It's only 148 yards. It is dead into this wind, though. So I'm wondering if that 8 might be too much, man. I really don't want to be like a baby and not go at this pin. But I don't really have the shot here. This 8 is much too far, I believe. So if I hit this 9 and kind of let the wind work it to the middle, I think that's probably the play. Here we go. Perfect. If I knew I was going to hit that, I probably would have hit the 8. Oh, that's got to get up. Okay. Wow. Maybe I should have hit the 8. This is still working away from the hole. 8 was probably the number.
Okay, here's your putt for
birdie. All right. This would be devilish. So it's going to move left off this bunker, and then it's going to move hard to the right. So I think we got to play it out even further than that. Because this thing is just going to, oh man, this is not, no easy 2-putt here. Here we go. Now it's going to want to start coming back. Coming back. Release, run. Oh, wow. I didn't think I was going to leave it there. And look at it, just continue to run away. So here we go.
Okay,
Up the
see what
hill.
you can do with this 7-footer.
7 feet. Left to right. For par on 17. Nope.
Ugh.
All right, made bogey. A couple
All right, drop
of
this
really
one
poor putts from
towards
us. So
the
we are
bunker.
not going to hit that
Moving right
goal
along here.
of 4 under, it appears.
2 under for the round.
Because we are 1 over on the back. And we are heading to 18,
18th
which is
hole
not an
coming up,
easy
and then
hole.
you can
Water
hang
all
in
the way down
clubhouse.
left-hand
Let's
side.
See what you can do here.
Dead into the wind, and now the wind's kicking up. Now we're at 16 miles an hour. This is by far the most wind we've seen all day. Absolutely killed my ball. It only went 258 yards.
All right. Looks like around
So we are not,
195-ish
I don't think we're going to
yards,
make eagle here and hit
in
our
here.
goal. I'm going to hit this 3-iron though. 2 club wind, I bet. Over this bunker. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to make an eagle. I pushed it. Hit it,
It's gonna
wind.
need to bite.
Hit it, wind. It's long. Okay. Stay there. That's
Okay,
fine.
Ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do though.
So we've got 2
feet
putts
to
down the
line.
hill, all the way left to right. This thing is going to move quite a bit. I'm just going to throw it out here. It's going to move hard left, or I'm sorry, hard to the right, then kind of settle up a little bit. I've already 3-putt enough. I really don't want to bring another 3-putt into this. Did I make it? Did I make it? No. Wow. All right. So we're going to tap this in for par. It's going to be a 2 under 70. Not the best round. It was fun. Great course. Obviously, a lot of awesome holes.
And,
I
good
think
job
I
right
actually
there.
played better
2
than
under
what
for the final score.
my swing
Well,
felt
thanks
like,
for
because
the
I
round.
did not hit a lot of solid
Enjoy it.
shots. But we go out in 33, which is 3 under, in 37, which is 1 over. Usually I get better on the back 9. Got to clean up those 4 bogeys, but otherwise, very fun round. I will be playing this a couple of more times as the week goes on, because I do really enjoy it. All right, let me know what you think. Tweet me at RickRunGood. Leave a comment below. Later.